The I Need a Hero scene in Shrek 2 was more hype than the final battle in Avengers Endgame. The cover of the song was so hype, seeing our boy Shrek and his friends storm the castle was epic, and some of the moments in the Endgame battle felt too chaotic with all those characters and moments done out of nowhere. Someone has dubbed that song over the Endgame final battle and it's amazing. https://youtube.b/mqsb9ihci0. Damn, that scene in Shrek 2 was amazing. Bro, as a kid that was the most hype scene I've ever seen and still holds up. The hallelujah moment in Shrek 1 was more sad than lead boy dying. Fuck YouTube, honestly. I can't even revisit the hilarious replies to that legendary scene. It is forever hidden because YouTube Kids. And aren't you supposed to be 13 to be on there in the first place? To be fair, there are a lot more stakes set in the Shrek movies than in most of the MCU combined. That scene appears to have been inspired by a scene in Short Circuit 2 where the hero comes back after being beaten/almost killed and becomes badass to the tune of the same song. When the portals and heroes appeared, it was cool, but after Cap says Avengers assemble, the hype is kinda gone and it becomes a bit boring monster fight. Shrek 2 is fucking awesome, I love that scene. The weekly Marvel bad coming to an r/unpopular opinion near you. I must agree, as a kid I loved that part, would literally rewatch that over and over again, as well as when they entered the castle. I disagree with the out of nowhere section because everything was clearly built up to. I think it's more of a decade culmination thing and personal preference. Honestly, as soon as Captain Marvel showed up and just insta-destroyed the bug-ass ship, I was bored with Endgame final battle. She has zero power, Cap, and it's kinda insulting that a new character has YAAAI more power than all the older characters we've grown up watching for years get thrown into the shadow because of it. I get in the comics she's that strong, but every character from the comics gets nerfed for the movies, at least usually that's how it works. I don't even say this to be ironic or insane. Shrek 1, 2 and 4 are some really good movies which actually flesh out their tales. Both are good. What is this, a Shafrilla's post? Shrek is love, Shrek is life. This definitely is unpopular. Endgame takes way too long and is just a CGI fest. Not too many things can trump the I Need a Hero scene. I actually like that version of the song more than the original Bonnie Tyler version. Can we have real bad opinions and not clear trolling? Rip Mongo pensive face. Fun fact, I actually wrote my college essay for my dream school about this specific scene in Shrek 2 and I got in LOL. Yes, I too hate superhero CGI soulless cash grab movies. LOL. Jennifer Saunders FTW. Nope, Srey, you wrong, no offense, just my opinion. Dude, when the Puss in Boots jumps off donkey to fight all those dudes so Shrek could go ahead. Fucking metal. I would award you, but I don't spend monies on social media. Have these instead. Trophy 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 trophy. I can hella agree with this. In fact, now I wanna rewatch Shrek 2. I completely agree. It is undoubtedly one of my favorite animated scenes in cinema. Shrek is love, Shrek is * life. Fuck, I think agree. Infinity War was way cooler than Endgame emo. Like Thanos literally dies in the first 20 minutes, which I thought was a joke when my friend told me that. Shrek and Shrek 2 are some of the best films of our lifetimes. Smiley face, totally agree with you. I've been saying for a long time that this is the best scene in the history of animated cinema and I stand by that statement. This subreddit is for unpopular opinions. Not 100% facts. Shrek 2 is the best Shrek film, easy. Shrek 2 is like one of my favorite movies. Please, consider the following, https://youtube.b/mqsb9ihci0. Shrek 2 is lit. I'd say they're equal. But with a slight win for Shrek. Just a small one. Every frame of Shrek is more hype than any other thing in the world. Shafrila's Productions posted this. I definitely enjoyed it more. I legitimately blast this song in my car to get pumped for going out, going to work, going to class. You name it? Yeah, you know what, this is true. As someone who generally hasn't been interested in most films that came out in the past decade, I'm sure I'd rather watch Shrek 2 over just about any of them. Avengers is overhyped cinematic shit. All show no substance. Endgame is vastly overrated, that death in Endgame was terrible. I've seen much worse budget and less quality films, even lesser acting that has had more emotional deaths than that. That's because Captain America didn't scream Avengers Assemble. If he had, then the music kicked in, it would have more hype. However, they didn't, so yeah, I agree Shrek 2 was better, especially with the giant gingerbread man. Yes, but have you ever seen Dio shout Zia Werado? I feel like the whole movie was pretty amazing. I remember most of the things that happened, while I forgot a lot from Endgame. I kinda agree, but words cannot describe how hype the final battle scene was in Endgame. Even the second time I went to see it, it was amazing. This is literally facts, not an unpopular opinion downvoted. I legit have been listening to the Jonathan Young and Anna Patsu versions of that song on and off for the past few months now. I think of that scene all the fucking time. The Shrek series really was just fantastic, and has aged very well. Honestly, I feel that a more interesting battleground would have helped seal in the epic flavor of the moment. I mean, it was cool as shit, especially with that score. But man, Grey Earth on a dismal afternoon? You've got the colorful heroes, give us the colorful backdrop. I have to admit that was a good scene. Le epic Shrek, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, rolling on the floor laughing, face with tears of joy, 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 rolling on the floor laughing, 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 not to mention the song playing in the scene. To this day I still listen to that track from the CD and am able to recite the lines said throughout the battle. Lots of other final confrontation in movies have more hype than Endgame, at least from the moment Cap loses with Mjolnir until Iron Man snaps his fingers. I'd make the comparison between Shrek 3, https://youtube b/pwgg8vybzu, and Thor 3, https://youtube b/f_lzu7tdvwa, since they both used the same Led Zeppelin song and both scenes were kind of badass. The final battle in Endgame was mostly just kind of cheesy posing shots. I cringe at Captain Marvel's glowing entrance and Disney's blatant pandering to women. And way too much Tony Stark tech. Pepper, Peter, and the Hulk were all wearing Iron Man armor. The Hulk sucked in Endgame.